Hello, my friends. Happy Friday to you. Thank you for stopping by and pressing play to check out what this whole, tweet. All of a sudden I'm tweeting. I don't even know. I'm older, I guess, because I'm 46. And like the technology, I'm like, how does this thing work? I got the children's coming over and they show me, they go, Dad, you have to send out a tweet now and then. I don't even know what that means. They say, you got to tell people about your Twitter. I said, I don't even use it. But I'm going to have it at the, by the way, in the description. But I had a viewer who saw that I responded to a Jimmy Kimmel tweet, which disturbed me because I don't get tweets. I'm not a big Twitter guy. So I'm working out and I'm closing my eyes and I'm listening to some cool tunes and I'm meditating, I'm praying, and I'm trying to see the world in a better light. I'm trying to say, how can I make things better? How can, what can I do to change things? I think this is a question that more people that are in the media should ask themselves, because what they're throwing out is making things worse. Late night talk shows today are it's not like Johnny Carson back in the day. It's there's a complete lack of decorum, and these people that have a platform, they need to realize that they need to do better, because the world that they're railing against, as they're actually throwing out more vomit and they're spewing more hatred and more filth onto people that they say are perverse and filthy. I don't think they realize, or I don't think they care, that they're making this world worse as well. So I say all this because I'm not a big Twitter guy. And as I'm at the gym and I'm focusing, how can I make a difference to make the world better? What can I say in the next video that hopefully will inspire people? I get this little buzz in my leg. And, I listen to music and I keep my phone nearby so that if someone, needs me, one of the children, I got 4 children, or my wife, I can be there for them. And I pull it out, and it was a tweet from Jimmy Kimmel to Judge Roy Moore. And it was just so childish. He was talking about, if you want to fight me, come on, I'll meet you over here and we'll fight. And then there was another thing, that he was saying about, it's just like they're like children. You have one man who's supposed to be, who's trying to be a leader. And then you have another man who pretends to be a leader, but then, does the whole cop out. Oh, I'm a comedian, so no one hired me to be in the public eye. So, come on. They're both doing the same thing and they're both doing the same harm. And so I responded to this tweet, which was weird because I don't do that. I wouldn't even know if he even responded, because I wouldn't know how to get the response. Forgive me for those of you that are Twitter savvy. But what I wanted to say was, my goodness, man, look at what you're adding to the equation here. And you're pretending like, you're socially minded and you care about people, but really what you're doing is you're just instilling more hate. And that's why the entertainment industry is being revealed to be as corrupt as the political system, as corrupt as the religious system, as corrupt as the education system. It's all happening on all fronts for a reason. Because people like you that are watching this video right now, and people like me who want to see a better day, who are at the gym or in their homes and in thoughtful prayer and meditation, are thinking like, what can we do to make things better? And our lowly estate, our little small influence that we have, our little bubble of people around us. When you have people like Jimmy Kimmel, who reach millions and millions of people. And what, just because he's a comedian that, he has to be hateful in all of his tweets? And believe me, I'm going to tell you flat out that anyone who's accused of sexual harassment from people, from multiple sources, whether paid or not paid, I don't care who they are, In life, a majority of us are just doing the best that we can. A majority of us want better for the world and for our lives. But it does seem like the people that are in charge, it does seem like the political system and the entertainment industry and the religious, it does seem like the people with power, my goodness, seems like they're not too on the up and up. And when I'm at the gym, minding my own business, and then some artificial algorithm decides to showcase a tweet to me to get me involved, to get me stirred up about this controversy over Roy Moore or Jimmy Kimmel and the fight that they're about to have, which I don't even care about, to be frank. I'm not a Republican, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not on either side of this corrupt coin. I want to walk above the waters of this world, and I want to make the world a better place. So while I'm sitting at the gym and I'm, in deep meditation and thought about what can I do to make things better, I don't want the world shoving Jimmy Kimmel's nasty tweet down my throat. So I responded. And I hope that it makes some kind of a difference. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But I have faith that, I have enough faith to know that if I put something out into the world, that I'm going to reap that in return. So I'm sowing change out there. And I've been sowing change out there. And I've been talking about things being revealed for a while now. So now I had another show that I was going to send your way today, but I felt like this was a little more important. I want to remind each and every one of you of the power of your words. Don't condemn other people. Don't gossip about other people. Don't sow any kind of hate or negativity into the world, because what you put out, you're going to receive. We all have a responsibility. And those with a greater platform, those that were given much or required much. So I hope that somehow this video or maybe this little tweet gets to Jimmy. I see that the man, he has a heart. He cries on TV a lot. I can see that he does seem to care. I mean, he has a family. He's had some kind of, he's suffered a little bit in his life, right? But man, do I not agree with, the way he goes about being a social justice warrior. He isn't. If anything, he's the problem. And men and women just like him, the problem. Sowing hate, sowing division, not even realizing that you, Jimmy, are just like everyone else. You're all just doing exactly what those in power who create nothing but suffering and misery want. Challenge you to change. And anyways, I love each and every one of you. If you do want to hit me up on Twitter, I'll try to respond. I don't know. It's hard enough for me just to respond here in the YouTube comments, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it if you share the video around, if you tell people about the channel. I'm almost at 100,000. I'm really excited about that. That's a huge deal, and it's all because of each and every single one of you, and I'm going to do something special for some people on that show. I love you all. I will talk to you soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to check the like. Don't forget to comment, and don't forget to give those that you love a big, big hug. Tell them you love them and speak blessings on the life of your children and your friends. If you get a negative thought in your head, I said this to a friend of mine the other day. If you get a negative thought in your head, you just go like this. You just blow that negative thought out, because you know what? These thoughts that come to us, they're not us. There are lies that are, that we've been brainwashed to believe, like a record that's been going on in our brain for so long. And every time we turn on the TV, and every time we get buzzed at the gym, and we look on Twitter, and every time we get pulled away out of our bliss, which is the life that we should be living, something's going to try to snap us back into that negative mindset, into that lie, into the devil's kingdom, if you will. What do you want to call it? The carnal mind, or Satan. The adverse thought. The darkness of the world wants to keep you trapped here. But the light is shining brighter than before, and the darkness is going to run from it, I promise you. So share your light around, and only speak the things that you want to come upon you in return, and only do to those that you want done unto yourself, because I promise you, what you put out there, you will receive every single time. That goes for you too, Jimmy. So start showing some love, will you? Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.